doing? How we doing? Nah, don't get scared now. Yeah, I be laughing so hard my stomach hurts. Yeah, yeah, I be asking y'all Decepticons. What you trying to do to me? Yeah. Welcome to Larry's World, mother truckers. Yeah. Hey, people. Can you dig it? Yeah. Thomas, what's going on with you, brother? Welcome to this beautiful Saturday. Yeah, already. July the 11th. Yeah, 2026. Let's thank God to be in the mix and let's rejoice and be glad in it. Yeah. Thomas, what's going on with you? I got a good old topic, brother. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned with me for a little bit. I'm going to step on some toes real bad. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just going to talk about it. Damn. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it right now. Stay tuned with me, Thomas, if you can. Thank you for joining me. Let me make this phone call to Jesus Christ. 1-800 Jesus. Jesus, what's going on, baby? Jesus, you are the best. Yes, Jesus Christ saved my life. Oh my God, that's what we're talking to people about. That's a good topic. Yeah, give me a second, y'all. Just gonna step on some toes. Yeah, that's a good topic. Sorry about the phone, y'all. Okay, that's a good topic. Thank you, sir. Peace. Yep. Bye. YouTube family, I got a good old topic. Today's topic is going to be talk to your kids about puberty. Is that what Larry just said? What's going on with your V7Y? Talk to your kids about puberty. Yeah. You don't want to happen to what happened to me. When I was 5 years old, I ain't afraid to tell you. Yeah. I was watching my mom and dad do the hunky dunky. through the little peephole. You remember back in the day, y'all might be too young, but in the early 90s, they had something called a peephole with the key. I watching mom and dad do the honky ponky. Uncle walked in on me. I'm at the bottom, hunching the bottom of the toilet. Yeah. Wondering why I was doing that. You know why? I never got the birds and the bees talk. Talk to your kids. Yeah, I know it's a very touchy subject. Yeah, I remember being a little kid, about 9 years old. My sister was 6. My other sister was 9 or 10, because she was my foster sister. She was 9 years old. We all had a flat chest. Yeah, we all looked the same. Then somewhere around 8 or 9, they went through something called puberty. Yeah, they started having menstrual cycles. I was like, what is a menstrual cycle? They a man, why is it called menstrual cycle? They was going through something called puberty. Their body started changing. Yeah, they went from having a flat chest to a big chest to like this. I was wondering why. They was going through puberty. You need to talk to your children about puberty. Yeah, don't let your little 5-year-old go to school, or your little 8-year-old daughter or 12-year-old daughter go to school and get picked on. Yeah, she gonna go to school and say, well, I don't look like the rest of the girls. Yeah, then she gonna start putting tissue in her bra. Yeah, because she wanna look like the rest of the girls. Yeah, but if you had to talk with her, she wouldn't be having this stuff going on. You want your children to be secure. You want your children not to be insecure. You want them to be confident in their abilities. You don't want to happen what happened to me. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about it. Yeah. Can I talk to them? Yeah. I remember being 14 years old, going to the bathroom and do what I do. I want y'all to read between the lines. I did what I did. Went to the bathroom one day, and it was always clear when I did what I did. It was a clear look. Then I go to the bathroom one day, and all of a sudden it was this. Yeah, white stuff come out. And I was wondering what was going on. I thought I had a rare disease. It wasn't nothing but puberty. You're 14 years old. Welcome to manhood. But see, my foster parent never talked to me. I don't know what this message is for. My parents, my biological parents, yeah, they didn't have the birds and bees talk with me. But if they had to talk with me, I would not be having these urges. And I remember when I was in 8th grade. I never forget this one right here. Yeah, being in the 8th grade, 13 years old. Boy said, go ask the teacher what's a blowjob. What did I do? I went and asked the teacher, teacher, what's a blowjob? You know what she said? Excuse me? Yeah, I'm so embarrassed. What did I do wrong? I want to know what a blowjob is. A blowjob, I didn't know. I thought it meant blowing leaves. Yeah, but apparently that meant blowing something else. But I wouldn't have asked the teacher these questions if I would have had to talk from my parents. This is what you're going to encounter. If you do not talk to your children while they are little, you're going to encounter these type of things. Yeah. And this is an uncomfortable subject. I know it is. But you don't want your little 13-year-old son coming home with 5 children, do you? Yeah. Teach them about how to wear a condom, all that. That stuff is very important. It's very important. You don't want your kid coming home with a kid. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want it. You don't want that problem. Yeah, your kid he needs to enjoy being a kid. He or she needs to enjoy being a child. I don't know what this message is for. I told y'all, I was a savage in my early 20s. Sex with hundreds of women, yeah. I'm protecting sex. And I'm not saying that to brag, yeah. But if I had to talk when I was a little child, maybe I wouldn't have had all them women. Yeah. I had a close call back in 2009. Yeah, I'm not afraid to tell you. With my ex-girlfriend, we having unprotected sex. I thought I had got her pregnant. Yeah, thought I had got her pregnant. Bought her a $20 pregnancy test because I didn't, and she said she wasn't gonna get an abortion. I mean, she said she wasn't gonna get an abortion. So I would have had to be stoked with that baby. But guess what my dumb ass did anyway? My dumb young 21-year-old ass. I continued to have unprotected sex. And that would have been my own fault if she would have ended up being pregnant. That would have been my fault. Yeah. Yeah. So once you converse with your children about this, about the birds and the bees, whatever they do after that, it's on them. Yeah, you ain't got no control over it. But if you don't talk to your children, they go out here and do something crazy and go get somebody knocked up. It's on you. Yeah. I want you to know that. It's not the kid's fault. Yeah. You're going to have to pay child support. OG Kick SZ, what's going on with you? Today we talking about parents need to talk to their children about puberty. It's very important. Very important. You got to talk to your kids, OG Kick SZ. I'm not saying you have it, but if you have it, this is the time. Yeah, I know you say you had a daughter. You want to talk to your daughter about puberty. I don't know if you remember seeing that movie, Carrie. Her mom was crazy. Yeah, she went to school and she was bleeding in the locker room. And they didn't know what was wrong. She started going crazy. They told her, plug it up, plug it up, plug it up. Yeah. But guess what? If the parents would have had to talk with Carrie wouldn't have panicked when she saw all the blood. That's why it's so important to talk to your daughters about, get this clown out of here. Talk about, man, you're kind of weird. Get him out of here. Yeah. You probably gonna be the one that's gonna have 100 kids. Your mom and dad probably didn't talk to you about the birds and bees, did they? I'm trying to educate your stupid motherfucking ass. You are a computer war. You are a jackass. Yeah. Why do you feel like a jackass? Yeah, because you are. Now get your silly ass off my channel. OG Kick SZ, please escort this person off my channel. His name is Salvador. Please get this weird motherfucker off my channel. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Saying I'm weird, I'm on here educating your dumb ass. Yeah, how stupid can a motherfucker be? I'm on here educating. I'm not on here talking about popping bottles and telling you how to get a girl pregnant. I'm trying to tell you to avoid how getting a damn girl pregnant, you dumb ass. People are so fucking stupid. They dumb as a box of rocks, yeah. They stupid. They ain't got the common sense of a squirrel or a toddler, yeah. Educating. Talk to your son. Because like I said, you don't want to be like me, 14 years old, you get ready to go to the restroom and you wonder why you seeing some white stuff coming out of your penis head. You're trying to figure out what's going on. I was wondering what was going on. Why it looked like that? I don't remember it looking like that before. That's because I was going through puberty. But if my mom and dad would have had talked to me about this sensitive subject, I would not be feeling insecure. You want to talk to your teenage daughter. You don't want her going to school and she getting picked on like Carrie in the locker room and they tell her, plug it up, plug it up. She was scared. The girl she was panicking for her life. Yeah, she thought she was dying. Yeah, she thought it was a crime scene. She thought it was a crime scene. She didn't know she was going through puberty because her mama was a fucking psycho. Yeah, that movie came out in the 70s. Good movie. Carrie came out in 1976. Look it up. I might try to find it after I'm done making this content. Carrie, it's a good movie. Talk to your kids about that. Or show them the movie Carrie, that part right there, when they don't talk to the girl and she start panicking. Then she getting picked on by other kids. Yeah, I was wondering, man. Man, when I was 14 years old, I didn't have no pubic hair, man. OG Kick SC, no. I mean, I'm sorry, no hair on my face, no facial hair, and I was wondering why the other kids looked like grown men and grown women. I couldn't figure it out. I said, what's going on? Why they look so different? Why do I still look like a little baby? They look like grown men. I couldn't figure it out. That's why it's so important to talk to your children. You don't want your children to feel insecure. They're going to come home, they're going to ask crazy questions. I promise you that it's coming. You can believe it, OG Kick SC. Your daughter, I don't know how old she is, but you believe you me. She going to come home one day and she going to have to talk. She gonna say, "Daddy, what's that?" Now, I remember when we used to watch something called Showtime at the Apollo or something, or we was watching the Kings of Comic View on BET, and the lady, one of the what am I trying? One of the comedians was talking about a blowjob or oral sex. And my 11-year-old sister went to my foster mother and said, "What's oral sex?" She didn't want to talk to her. "Oh, it's sex." Explain to her what that is. Now she got 5 motherfucking kids. It could be partially your damn fault. Yeah, you didn't talk to her. Why you didn't tell an 11-year-old, now 38-year-old girl now, and she might have could have avoided that. Yeah, but I need you dumbass people to understand too. Sometimes you can talk to them and it still might not change nothing. Yeah, yeah. But once you talk to them, it's out of your hands. If your 11-year-old come home and she asks you what is oral sex, you better start explaining. Yeah, you got some explaining to do. Yeah, you need to explain. You want your kids to ask questions. Don't tell your kids, look it up for yourself. Not with nothing like that. Nah, you need to explain it. And then you let them do their own homework. Don't just lead your kids and hand your kids an iPad and tell them to look it up their damn self. Yeah, that's the worst thing you can motherfucking do. Yeah, because they're going to look up other stuff. And the kids going to get in a group and they're going to start gathering up information. And then they're going to be looking at stuff you don't really want them watching. Yeah, I want you to read between the lines. I can't get too explicit on here. Yeah, can't get too explicit. You need to educate your children on sex education. Okay? You, as the parent, stop letting the kids, stop wanting the teachers to do it. Yeah. Yeah, it's y'all damn parents' job to do that. You wonder why y'all having such a hard time. Yeah, teachers. It's not y'all job to do this. It's your job to a certain degree, but it starts at home, guys. That's what I need you guys to understand. The foundation starts at home. Yeah. Yeah, the foundation starts at the house first. Yeah, the foundation starts at home. Teach them everything. And if they ask questions, answer their questions. Don't just hand them no damn iPad and say, look it up themselves, because you're going to be surprised at some of the stuff they're going to look at. Yeah. And you might not want to see what you want to, you might not want to see it. Read between the lines, talk to them. And then after that, let them do their own homework. Listen, I want to get on here and drop this short vid. On y'all. Do I swear what? What are you talking about? Yeah. What are you talking about, do I swear? Yeah. What the hell they got to do with anything? You sound like a bot. Mark, you a bot. Yeah. You gonna get the damn message or what? You gonna ask me some little dumbass questions like about swearing? Yeah. I'm done with it. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Blessings. I want you guys to bow your heads and close your eyes with me. This has been a great live. Remember now, like I said, I want to say this too. See, times has changed. See, I started, when I was 5 years old, I started kindergarten back in 1993. Yeah. Long time ago. Yeah. So we didn't have the technology that they have now. Yeah. There is, well, what's going on with you? So back in the day when I was little, we had to go to the store to get a magazine. Yeah. Yeah. Or go to your homeboy's house and look at the VHS tapes and find the dirty stuff. Yeah. I want somebody to be on the lookout. Make sure the mom ain't backing up in the driveway. Yeah. You gotta rewind it back to the same part so you don't get caught slipping. Yeah. Times don't change. You don't want your 2-year-old finding that kind of information. about sex. Yeah, but they putting everything on TV now. Everything that you want to know is right at hand and it's scary. I don't want my damn 2-year-old daughter come home telling me, look what I found. Yeah, it's embarrassing. Yeah, it's embarrassing. That's why I said, as parents, stop giving these damn kids cell phones at 10 and 11 years old. Yeah, you're going to get a damn flip phone and it's going to be minutes. They ain't going to have no internet. It's going to have basic stuff and I'm going to control what you have on it. Yeah. You want to do homework? You want to learn how to tell time? That's all it's for. Dad, I can't get on the internet. It ain't for that. Yeah. You want your own phone? You got to buy it yourself. Get you a J-O-B. I'm not buying you no damn phone. Yeah. You buy your own phone when you graduate. Yeah. I'm not buying you no damn cell phone. Yeah. Because you're going to do stupid stuff on it. To each one, teach one. That's it. Darius Wall, what's going on with you? Damn 5th grade buying a damn kid an iPhone 17. Yeah, what the hell? I'm 38. I don't even have a goddamn iPhone 17. Hell no. You're not getting no damn iPhone. You want it by yourself. Get you a J-O-B. I'm not doing it. No. Hell no. Yeah. They ain't looking up stuff they supposed to be looking up. And I blame that on the parent. Parents have to take accountability for this. Yes, I said it. But at the same time, once you educate the kids, it's not on you. Like I said, man, I remember when I was a kid and they showed kissing and stuff on TV, my parents would close my eyes. You can't see that, son. Now it's exposed. You just handing your kid an iPad and telling them to look up whatever they want to look up. That's teachers, that's y'all doing that too. When you hand a child a tablet and you tell them to teach themselves, they're not going to learn the stuff you want them to learn. Yeah, you want them to learn how to tell time. Oh, how precious. Yeah, yeah. You want them to learn how to count money. Yeah, they not doing that. They want to watch somebody get stuck open. Yeah, you know what I mean? They watching sex videos. They watching fight videos. They not watching the stuff that you trying to show them to watch. Yeah, y'all some lazy ass motherfucking teachers. Y'all motherfuckers make me sick. Make me sick. Make my heart go tick, tick, tick. I said it. Stop being a lazy ass. Parents, stop being a lazy ass. Go back to the old school. Teaching your kids about the birds and the bees. And stop telling them to look it up themselves, because they're not going to look it up the way you tell them to look it up. Yeah, I promise you. Because kids going to influence them to go the other way. I promise you that. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all some lazy motherfucking bastards. Y'all lazy. Stop being so lazy. Joseph the Truth, what's going on with you? Let me get you up to speed today. I know you have little children. I'm glad you joined me on here today. Make sure you talk to your kids about the birds and the bees. I know you know what I'm talking about. Talk to your kids about puberty. Yeah. You don't want your little 5-year-old daughter going to school and asking the teacher what's a blowjob. Yeah, you don't want that. I did that at 13 years old. Yeah. My teacher said, excuse me, what did you just say? What's a blowjob? I didn't know. I thought a blowjob means blowing up snow. I thought she was talking about raking up leaves. You about to blow up. I need to blow my driveway because I got a lot of grass from cutting the grass. I didn't know what he was talking about. No, I had no idea. I didn't know. Talk to your kids now at 5 years old about sex. Did you say 5? Yes. They exposed them more than it was when we was 5. I told you I was 5 in 1993. Yeah, 1993 I was 5. We didn't have the technology. Didn't have the technology. I had to go to the store and get a magazine. Yeah, and back in them days, you didn't have to have no ID or nothing. You get in there and get the magazine and walk the hell out the store. Yeah, that's all you had to do. But you had to put some work in. You had to go to the library. Let's see what kind of sex stuff they got in the library. Now these kids don't have to do that. That's why I said as parents, we got to stop being so lazy and just handing these kids a tablet and wanting them to teach their damn self. We have to stop being so damn lazy as parents. I dare y'all to go back to the old school way. Go back to the old school way. Yeah, say it's a good lie. I'm glad you like it. But make sure you talk to your kids. I think you got 2 daughters, right? You really want to talk to them. Because I'm sorry, I'm about to call you Carrie. Carrie Kindness, because she be on here too. Now, you really want to talk to your girls. Because girls and a little boy. Okay, so you have a little girl. You want to talk to your kids right now. I think, how old are your kids? If they're about 5 years old, you want to talk to them right now. Yeah, Because with girls, they start going through puberty. My sisters was going through puberty at 8 and 9. Yeah, 8 and 9, they already wearing pads at 8 and 9. Yeah, I'm like, wow, I look the same. We all had flat chests. Yeah, then all of a sudden, I'm 14 and I look the same way, and they looking like grown women. I look like a little boy. I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, that's why they talk to your kids. And let them know it's okay to look different. They not gonna look like the rest of the kids. Yeah, some of them might have be a late bloomer. I didn't start growing. I didn't start growing facial hair until I was 21 years old. Yeah, and I'm 38. I was 21 years old before I grew facial hair. Yeah, yeah, and I didn't know what was going on. I thought I was a weird kid. I was considered a weirdo. I got picked on for this. But see, if you talk to your children and let them know to have confidence and let them know that your body's going to go through changes, your kids won't be asking these damn questions. I promise you that. Yeah, you can avoid the headache and the hassle. Yeah. See, now you got commercials on TV now with two men kissing each other. And they're promoting it. They're telling them to wear, not to have unprotected sex. Yeah, two men getting at each other in the ass. They saying, I'm searching for a real love. Yeah. When I was a kid, they blocked that kind of stuff. Now they're exposing it on TV. They're exposing it. And they don't give a damn about your 5-year-old daughter getting a hold to it. I promise you that. How the hell are you going to explain to a 5-year-old what kind of tricks they doing in the video? Yeah. You need to talk to your children right now. And don't be so quick to hand your kid a phone. Yeah. Don't be so quick to let them teach themselves. Don't be so quick to do that. There's some lazy ass parents. They make me sick as hell. Yeah. They make me mad. I want to talk the shit out of them. Yeah. Yeah. I want to talk to them soft. I want black to have bad. Oh, you dumb motherfucker. Yeah. What the hell are you doing to this generation? That's why I'm asking myself. Damn. Yeah. I don't know. Then you got people on here that say little stupid stuff. I see them. Yeah. You're a Decepticon. If you have children, they're going to be doomed. Because you sound like a damn Decepticon. You probably didn't get to talk, did you? How many kids you got? 20, 25? You probably start a football team, huh? Down, set, yeah. Talk to your kids, you jackass. Yeah. Don't be a sip. Talk to them. You don't want them coming home and saying, Mom and Daddy, what's that? What's a blowjob? You don't want to be like me, but you sound like a dumbass. You don't want to be educated. Now get your dumbass off my channel before I remove you myself. OG Kick SZ, where are you? Take this clown out of my face before I do it. Yeah. I appreciate that, Josie the Truth. Thank you. Hey, it's the truth though, Josie. A lot of people out here having children and they're not even talking to them about the important stuff. They think technology is everything. You want to learn this, you want to learn this, you want to learn this, AI robot, AI. What about the common sense things that people need to know? Yeah, what about the common sense? Yeah. What about not getting pregnant at 14? Yeah. Knowing about that your voice gonna get deep. Yeah. Your voice ain't gonna stay soft and mellow forever. Yeah. This is the important stuff that we need to talk about. This is stuff that parents are not talking about with their children. And it's becoming a major problem, and I'm sick and tired of it. Gotta do better. You talk about getting his money up. You probably at home sucking on breast milk, ain't you? Yeah, man. You just started joking. Yeah. Let me see that bottle right quick. Oh, yeah, I thought you had a bottle. Hold on right quick. Give me a second. Let me see. You probably sucking on milk, ain't you? Yeah. You sucking on milk out of the bottle. Yeah. 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 You don't want to have a bunch of these right here. Tell your parents to talk to you about the birds and the bees. Yeah. Yeah. That part. You are a wimp. You are a sorry bastard. Yeah. You probably ain't got a pot to piss in. You probably sucking on mama's breast milk, ain't you? Yeah. Rock my baby on the treetop. Whip, 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 whip. Whip, 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 whip. Now get your dumb ass off my channel. You are a disgrace. No, I understand your dumb ass. Yeah. Yeah. Bye. Goodbye. Thank you. Yeah. I stepped off ruffling his feathers. This bird is flying. I don't give a damn about you. Yeah. Probably ain't got nothing going on. Who the hell is this P5H? What's going on with you? Yeah, you got to get in here when I do these live streams. You got to get on in here. Missed you too. Got to get on in here when I do these live streams, man. Put the notification button on. Don't use no excuse. I appreciate you for joining me now, though. But I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Yeah, I'm done. A lot of these people just ain't gonna get it. A lot of people just slow. Yeah, they got a small brain. Yeah, the size of a mustard seed. Yeah, they're just a bunch of dumbass. Bunch of wolves in sheep's clothing. Yeah. Damn. If I thought about being an actor, I thought about it. Yeah. You gotta start somewhere. Yeah. They ain't doing no damn artificial intelligence. Yeah. Gotta be authentic. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got the phone and the mic. I'm starting off right here. We'll see where this takes me. See where this takes me. You too, Josie. You have a good one too. Bro's got a bedazzled mic dress. And so stand down. Yeah, you a clown. Yeah. You probably eating ramen noodles right now, ain't you? Yeah. You probably eating cereal from your mama's bowl. You don't pay one motherfucking bill. Yeah. Get your dumb disgrace ass off my channel. Yeah. Yeah. Junior, what's going on with you? All right, y'all. Y'all do me a very serious favor. Make sure y'all hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Those three things. Don't be a damn Decepticon. Yeah. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Make sure you, like I said, go check me out. Check me out. Check me out, y'all. You don't want to miss these good old content that I'm dropping. I don't lost my train of thought. That's not the way they wanted to come out. But like I said, go back and check me out on Larry's World. I got to tell some of y'all. It's Larry's World. It's common sense. You see the channel up there, but y'all still ask me, how do you find me? It's Larry's World, you dumb motherfucker. Yeah, check out the damn content. Don't be a computer war. Yeah, check me out. I can't be bought. Yeah, I can't be replicated. I can't duplicate it. You would never find another content creator like me. Why? Because I'm cut from a different cloth. If you don't hit the like, share, subscribe button, I ain't gonna lose no mother truck to sleep. That part right there. Yeah, choice is on you. What you gonna do? Yeah, I can lead a horse to the water. But I can't make you drink it. I'm gonna drink it. Because it's gonna be skin nice and clear. They ain't got no bumps. Some of y'all be walking around here looking like goosebumps. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, all bumped up, looking like a Klondike bar. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Yeah. Where did I come up with my characters? Subscribe, everyone. I greatly appreciate that. Man, I just started playing around. I just got on the phone one day, and I just started making different facial expressions, and I just came up with my own style. Yeah, I just came up with my own style. One day, man, I just went to Five and Below, and I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna go get me a phone and a mic. And I just started practicing. I just started recording myself practicing. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go with that right there. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that right there. But anyway, y'all, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Like I said, y'all do those things, and I greatly appreciate it. I'm done with the live, baby. I want y'all to bow your heads, close your eyes. It's been a great live. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this day today, Lord. This day that was not promised, but let's see it anyhow. Lord, we have to learn to talk to our children about the birds and the bees. What's birds and the bees? About the sex talk. You don't want your little 14-year-old daughter coming home pregnant. She knocked up. You try to figure out why. You dumb son of a bitch. You never had to talk with her. Yeah. Talk to your kids. You don't want your daughter to come home knocked up. You don't want your son knocking nobody else up. Because I told you, when your son go out here and get somebody pregnant, you are responsible for paying for the child support. They gonna come after your ass. They ain't coming after the kid. If your son go and get another girl pregnant, you are responsible for taking care of that kid. Listen, y'all, I'm out here like last year. Cook, cook, boom, peace. I'm out. Blessings. I appreciate it. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you too. Hands feeds you. You're talented. You're gonna be famous. I take that. I receive that. I appreciate that, man. That's God. If it's God's will, it'll happen. I'm done though, y'all. I love y'all. Bless. I'm out here like last year. Cook, cook, boom, peace, bless.